frenzy about a settlement bypass. I am going to risk losing my custom plates in order to test this or not. So here I'm going to start selling the first car. I just started the dupe, so I know I've got a dupe in the trailer. So I'm selling the first one, and sold. Good. Now let's go finish the dupe, which should make a blank plate in my MOC, which I can use to and the founder of these glitches, his name is Eastside Boy, shout out to him. He's claiming that you can do this method here and keep selling and selling and selling without ever hitting a daily seller. Probably, if I fuck it up, I'll probably end up losing my custom plates, but like I said, I really don't care. I've lost them before, got them back by not selling for a couple of months and then just reordering a new set of plates, and then the rest of them came back. But, I don't know. Let's gamble it. I don't care. YOLO. As Freight says. He says it all the time. YOLO! So I made the dupes. I sold the one that was stacked on the top. I should go in the trailer. There should still be one in there. So let's go in there and see if there's still a car in there. If it's not, I'll probably just end up stopping the stream and saying, fuck this. Car's still here. And let's note the plate here. Ends in 683. When we take this thing outside, I can't remember if it's going to change when I come outside or if it's going to change when I order the car. But watch this. So let's take it out. Boom. Blank plate. No number plate. Which is kind of cool by itself. So let's go throw this one into the garage. And do Eclipse Tower 31. So we got to swap a car. I'm trying to remember all the steps here. We should be able to swap it with an RH8. Right there. Okay. So we swap the car. This car is going to have custom plates. It's got a blank plate now. So that's kind of cool. So now what we do is we're going to order another car. Into the MOC. I should just order. Yep, didn't overwrite anything, which is cool. And we should be able to go out there and so there's still assaulting in there. So it's like I just sold it, but I got to keep it. And Eastside is claiming that you can do this over and over again without hitting the sell limit. So that's kind of what I'm testing out. Oh, there's no car in here. Maybe I gotta switch. I forgot I gotta bring the car in here. That's what was going on. Okay, so let's go grab that Sultan that had the blank plate. That's what I was supposed to do. Go put that in back in the MOC and then start the glitch over. So let's do that, and then I will show you what goes on from there. So let's take the one that we just duped, take the random number plate. Because I sold the car, it tried to dupe it, or it did dupe it, but it didn't have anything to merge the car with, so it's just a blank plate. So I guess the gag is, since the customs is not reading a plate when you go to sell the car, it technically doesn't count against your sell limit, I guess is the theory. But I guess that's kind of what I'm testing here. I didn't really want to do this with my main account, but I fucked it up on my second account and hit a sell limit because that one's just goofy the way it is. And so we're trying, which is probably a bad idea, but I don't really care. So let's see if we can get another dupe here fairly quickly. Sell it, come back and do the swap again all over and see if we can prove or disprove the theory, I guess. You know, dupe's just the same thing. You just hit the X on the internet, lightly tap the gas immediately, or not immediately, but almost immediately. And if you keep doing it, eventually you'll get them where they're stacked on each other, and that once they're stacked, that's the one, you know, you can take the top one down and sell it, and then come back and try it again, which is what I'm trying to show you here. And other people were saying once they actually duped the car with the blank plate that they got stuck and just couldn't hit it again. My buddy Z was doing this earlier, and he got stuck on it for quite a while. And looks like I'm having the same issue, but sometimes you gotta try it. Try. Some people are saying spam the gas. Some people are saying just lightly tap the gas. So I'm kind of alternating the method each time and kind of changing the timing, hoping that I get one to stick. So far, nothing. Door open, but that's not a dupe. Come on, dupe. No dupe, no dupe. Oops, should probably get in the car first. And this glitch is really touchy, man. I mean, it's really inconsistent, it's really unstable. But if you keep trying, I mean, eventually you're going to hit it. Oh my god. We're just going to keep on trying, keep on trucking, and hopefully we'll score one. Damn it. I know I'm having to move the truck a little bit too. Sometimes they say it's really goofy in different spots. You get better luck in some spots than you do with others. Actually, let's do that.
What's going on?
I like it when I spawn on the other side of the street. Okay, let's try this little spot and see if we can get any action. Yeah, at the beginning of the video I did sell one car, so we're one car in. But I guess the trick is I have to be able to dupe more cars in order to prove or disprove the theory, that could be the hard part. Getting a little flash, but come on, let's get one. Okay, boom, look. So I know my sell limit on this account is not very high because I've hit a limit, and I was in a one car limit for a long time. I didn't sell any cars for a few months, and then I was able to sell, I think, like 2 or 3. And I know I sold probably 3 cars last night just because, you know, I sold one, waited a half hour, sold another one, etc. I sold like 3 cars, so I was probably close to my limit already within the 30-hour window. And each time I go in, I'm going to check my custom plate access also and just see, given that it's still there or not.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Alright, so let's see plates. Let's go down to see if we still have the option. Still have the option to have that. And I'm still able to sell, so let's go ahead and sell it. And then once you sell the car, you don't want to call for a personal vehicle or anything. That's going to mess up what's going on in your MOC. So I just run up here and I'll just jump into a streetcar and drive right up.
She'll be back as soon as she finishes her shift.
Drive right up.
Hey! Shit! No way!
We'll cruise up here. We'll go back there. Grab that car out of the MOC and swap it. Just sold the one. I guess you'd call it the original. Left in here. At least I hope. And yep, still a car in here. So then we take this car, we'll take it to the garage right next door. And we'll swap this car out. The Elegy. Okay, and then we have to order a new Elegy. To the MOC. And you see, like, I swapped the car in there, so there was a car in there, but it didn't tell me that there was one. So, big boom. Alright, so it's 2 cars that we've sold so far. That was the second one. So we'll go ahead and swap this back into the MOC. Yo, what's up, Z? Yeah, actually, I did get it to work, man. With the blank, I got a dupe that I did that I made a copy, and then went ahead and sold that one, came back and made the blank plate one, and then I did make one dupe and sold that one as well. And now I'm trying to get a third one. So I've sold 2 cars, and I still have access to my custom plates, which I'm checking every time I'm going in and bringing a car, but streaky, yes. And hard and frustrating, but it's working, dude. Booyah! Look, there's the dupe. So let's go ahead and take this one down, and we're gonna go sell this. This will be the 3rd car. Blank plate. Yeah, Z, when I'm tapping that gas, I mean, I'm hitting X and there's just a millisecond delay and just enough tap on the gas just to get it to register that you tapped it. Holy shit! Yeah, dude, my hand is killing me too. Just gotta relax. Gotta relax your eyes. Alright, so let's go ahead. This will be car number 3. So let's try and sell this motherfucker.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
And if I'm not going to get a limit bypass, or a limit, I'm not going to stop. So that's car number 3. Yeah, Z, I was trying this earlier too, man, and, you know, I'd get in streaks where, like, I'd get it working real good for maybe 20, 30 minutes, and, you know, 10, 20, 30 minutes of almost nothing, but, you know, I'm not sure if having the MOC in a particular location makes a big difference, or if it's session sensitive. You know, I'm not sure what the deal is, but this I've done. That was 3 cars. I'm still in the same session. I haven't gone to create or anything. I haven't switched sessions. For me personally, I've got like 4 or 5 apartments at Eclipse Towers, and then parking the MOC right in front there, like how I'll show, when I get up there, I'll show you how I got it parked. You know, it's not even, look at this, it's not even flat, and I'm still able to get it. You know, people are saying, oh, it's got to be parked flat, it's got to be parked this way, that way, you know. Definitely has something to do with where it's parked, but so then I go in here, I grab the car, original dupe, I don't know what you'd call it, and I'm going to swap it for one of the cars that's in my garage here. Yeah, I grabbed the first car I started with was just one of the dupes that I had originally made that gave a random number plate, and then I sold that one first, and then after I sold it and came back and swapped the cars out, when it changes the plate, because there's nothing in there to dupe over or to merge it into, it, you know, it has to give it a blank plate because there's nothing to rewrite the plate with. But I messed up on my other account. I did this and I accidentally sold the wrong car with the number plate, with the blank plate like this after I sold one, and I think it turned it into a dirty dupe because, oh shit, did I fuck this up already? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I gotta order a car into the MOC. I almost fucked it up again. So we do that. Buy a car. Put it in the MOC. Doesn't even say that there's anything in there, even though I swapped the car out. And then we just put this one back in there and start over. Yeah, I use you could use, I've used Fagios, I've used Rusty Rebels, because on my other account I don't have a social club, so I don't get the elegies for free, so the next cheapest thing was like a Rusty Rebel. I mean, you can merge it with any car. You know, as long as you don't mind. Honestly, Z, I haven't even tried the other method yet. I've been stuck messing with this one, trying to see what else you can do with it. But I don't see why not, you know. I think after I mess with this a little bit longer, I might try the other method and see if that's possible with it as well, but that I don't know, man. X, barely tapping the gas right after. Yeah, man, same. You know, I'd get times where it's like I'd get a couple close to each other and then, you know, sometimes 10, 15 minutes of almost nothing. So I would kind of play with the timing a little bit, how much I'm tapping the gas. You know, I think it's just one of those things where you just seriously need to... See, there we go. Third try, I think I got another one. You know, it very well might have something to do with the session that you're in. You know, I'm in an invite-only, but, you know, maybe some invite-only sessions are a little buggier than other ones. You know, maybe internet has something to do with it too. You know, I have fairly good internet, so I don't know if having better internet or shittier internet, if that makes a difference. It probably does, but... This will be the 4th car sold. So I know my limit's somewhere around 3 or 5. Yeah, Z, load back in, try another session.
What's wrong with her now?
You know, maybe try this one first and see if you're lucky here. Otherwise, maybe try it with the other method and see if you get anywhere with it. Here's car number 4. Car number 4 sold. Hell yeah. And I sold cars last night too, so I mean, I know I'm over my limit for sure. Because I was messing around with this last night, and it was like, well, I didn't really want to burn a car, and I sold a couple of cars, and I was like, nah, fuck it, I'll just override them after a while. I didn't want to hit a limit, didn't want to lose access to my plates again. But honestly, now I really don't care. If I lose access to my plates, I'm not really concerned about it.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, see, now I was on my other account, and I did this, and I did the part where like they didn't stack right, and I think I got into the wrong car, and I went to go sell it, and that's when I hit a sell limit, because I was selling all these cars with blank plates, and then I sold the original with the blank plate, and I think it read it as a dirty plate.
Hey, that shit was fucked up last night, right?
So then I switched accounts to this one, because it's like, well, in 30 hours this thing might be patched, so it's like, just to try and document some of it. And then to play around with it a little bit too, just to see if there's anything else that could come out of it. Alright, so then we jump in here, we're going to pull this into the garage, and just keep repeating what we're doing here. And like I said, Z, I don't know if it's just my technique is good, or hitting the X gas thing, or if it's just a luck thing, a session thing. Fuck. Who knows? Oh, dude, this is going to get patched, yeah, probably about 4 o'clock this morning. If they wait until Tuesday, I'd be surprised, just because if what's going on is what I think is going on, and people catch on to being able to bypass their sell limit, I mean, you'd be able to make a lot of money pretty fucking quick. So yeah, let's go back and try and get another one. Yeah, definitely. They're gonna. I'm surprised they didn't patch this thing. No, I was trying this the other day. You know, I was trying it early in the morning and got it. And then I turned my console on the next day, and I swear to God, like the timing changed a little bit on it. Like it seemed like it was harder to hit. Like they tinkered with it. Like they tried to patch it, but they did a sloppy job. And now I'm questioning that too. I'm just thinking maybe my technique sucked. I don't know. Oh, that was terrible. But you know, we're on car number 4. 4 cars sold. If I go beyond 8 or 9, then I know for sure that this definitely bypasses the sell limit. Because there's no way I have more than an 8 car limit, no matter what. See, now when I get into this situation, I'm not sure what to do. I tried this on my other account the other day where they were merged together like this, and it just fucked them up. I sold the wrong car, so I'm just going to start over. I know you can go grab the Elegy from your garage and blah, 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 and do it that way, but... And it's like here, I don't know which one is which, so I'm just going to... Oh, shit. Jump in. I want to jump in the bottom one. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I'm going to start it over anyways.
Hey, looking forward to seeing you
Oh,
on
thanks,
set,
Steve.
buddy.
Appreciate it, man. Huge shout out to Cesar909. He's one of my oldest bros on here. Definitely a good dude. Go check him out on YouTube. He always brings the latest, greatest glitches, techniques, and awesome content, man. Okay, so let's reset this and start it over. Let's get this car back in here. I only like doing this when I know the cars are stacked the first time if they're not stacked the right way. I know you can make dupes out of it that way, but I'm doing this for the cell limit theory. That's my main thing. And I don't have any room to put any more cars anyways because I'm jammed. But I guess the main thing is if you can bypass the cell limit, fuck, that's huge. Yeah, huge shout out to Cesar909. Huge shout out to Eastside Boy. He is the founder of this technique, which how he found it, God, fuck, who knows? A lot of messing around and trying different things, but this one definitely, just to stumble across this must have been just a pain in the ass. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you'll get them after a couple tries. Other times it's like I seriously got to do 10, 15 tries sometimes before I can get them stacked the right way. And do this where you're selling it, it's like you got to make sure you're selling the right, like that. When they're merged, you might get into the wrong car. There's no way really to know, I guess. Z, are you streaming right now too, man? Okay, there. We got this. This will be car number 5. Brandon. Oh, I'm already past that. What I did is I took one of the dupes. I started with the car I started with was one of my original dupes. I took it. Okay, first I took an original car with a custom plate, made a dupe, did the dupe glitch to where it made a duplicate, and then there was a random number plate. That was the first car I used for this glitch. When I made the initial dupe with the random number plate, I took the car that was on the top, took that down to Los Santos Customs and sold it. And then when I came back, I got back into the MOC. The original duplicate car was still in the MOC. You drive that out, drive that into your garage that's got the RH8. The plate should then change because there's nothing for it to merge with. It should change to a blank plate. That's how you start getting blanks. And then I've just been duping the blanks ever since. This will be car number 5. Let's see if it sells.
What can the best mechanic in LS do for you?
Five cars. So, yeah, I'm getting more and more certain that this is bypassing the cell limit because I'm almost positive I had either a 3 or a 5 limit. 5-car limit, maybe three car limit. I'm not really sure. So let's go back to the MOC, pray that that car is still in there, and swap it around and start the glitch over. And we're just going to keep on going until it cuts us off. Actually, I should, the next time I come down too and sell a car, I should check to make sure I still have access to my custom plates, because there's a lot of unknowns with this. It's possible you know, I've done this before where I oversold and did too many cars, and I lost access to my custom plates for a couple of months, which, you know, you may or may not care about, but there's a lot of other dupe glitches I'm sure are going to come down the road, with most of them require custom plates. So if you can do this without fucking it up, without losing your plates, hey, that's fucking great. Car still here, that's great. But yeah, we're 30 minutes in. I've made 5 dupes and sold them, so that's not too shabby. Alright, we swap the car, order a new elegy. Put it in your MOC. It shouldn't even register that there's a car in there. Then take this car back out, put it back in the MOC, and start over again. You know, if the part where you hit the gas and X on the internet wasn't such a bitch, how do we transfer a plate to the Sultan? I'm not sure how you transfer these plates. Like, I don't know if you could transfer this to another car. That I do not know. But it's like when you first initially dupe them, like let's say, okay, we're starting over with a car that's got a random number plate. Let's pretend that this car has a random number plate on it. It's, you know, or a custom plate, whatever. You just do the dupe like you normally would. Go to your internet, hit X, tap gas, do it the right way. And I don't think I did that one right. I think that's gonna spawn it somewhere weird. Yeah, this is definitely a very touchy, sensitive, unstable glitch that, you know, honestly, when they patch it, I'll probably be a lot happier person, because it can be very frustrating. But it definitely works, man. It definitely works. Very touchy, very frustrating. Like there, that was done perfectly, at least the way I feel it. And you may or may not get a dupe. Sometimes you gotta try. The timing of that one was perfect, and I got the flash and everything, and oops, and that one's probably gonna drive me out. But, you know, sometimes just driving the car back out, driving it back in, moving the MOC, sometimes going to creator and coming back to an invite only, sometimes seems to help you get unstuck if you go and you can't get the dupe. But I've been pretty much the same spot in the same session, and I've done it 5-6 times already, so. Alright, there is... That's all fucked up. I don't like to mess with it when they're not stacked first the right way the first time. I think it's bad duty. So I always just start over. If I was making duplicates, like if I just needed to fill up my garage, it's like you can get away with doing it when the cars are merged like that. But for this particular thing of bypassing the cell limit, I think That's a bad idea. Always only do it if they're stacked the right way. Let's just try and dupe it again while it's things in here. I want it stacked nice and neat. Still don't have a door though, that's weird.
Seriously? That show is so fucked.
Appreciate everybody for tuning in on the stream. You know, this is just for educational purposes, really, just to figure out what's going on with it. You know, if you all want to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, I'd much appreciate it, because I'm just kind of getting started here on this YouTube thing, and, you know, it's a nice way to meet new people. Okay, here we go. Look, stacked up, nice and neat. I have to go to the front of the door here. Press triangle. It should teleport you right into the top. Press forward on the left stick, hit gas, and kind of wiggle a little bit. And let's go try and sell this one. This would be car. Can you make blank plates? This is the only way that I know how to do it. So, like, okay, let's start over. Let's say we're doing this for the first time. You've got an original car with a custom plate or a random plate on the back, whatever, and we did the dupe so they were stacked. Go ahead and take that top car and just go ahead and sell it. This is how you can make a blank plate. You'd sell this car, and after you've sold it, go ahead and take the car that's left in the MOC and put it inside the full garage with an elegy in it, and then it should have a blank plate on it because it doesn't have anything to merge into. So it's just going to wipe the plate and leave it nothing. This is actually pretty cool, I think. So if it lets me sell this, this is car number 6, and then I'm almost 100% sure that it's going to bypass the limit. Eastside Boy, the founder of this, says he did like 250 cars today alone. You know, and I tend to believe him because there's no reason for him to put bullshit out there. You know, he's trying to get up and blow his channel up too, so. And if you're going to pass bullshit off when you're a small YouTuber where you have less than 500 subscribers, no one's ever going to look at you, give you a second look if you're fucking bullshit people, so. He has no reason to lie or bullshit anyone.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh!
And just from what I know of him, he's a good dude, so. So yeah, that's 6 cars. 6 cars sold, 6 cars duped.
I wondered if I could postpone the medical until next month.
This car still remains in here. That's awesome. We go ahead and swap this and put it back in the garage, order a car back in the MOC, put the Sultan back in the MOC, and then, you know, you just keep on going, man. Just make sure the garage you're going into is full. Make sure it has an RH8 or something in here you don't mind losing, because you're going to lose the car. Sweet, 4 likes. I think that's maybe the second most I've ever had on a video. But like I said, I'm just starting out, man. I don't stream very often. I mean, I do now, I know how to do it, but... Let's see, I'm going to order a car in here yet. Yeah! Oh shoot, I gotta plug my controller in too because my controller's gonna fucking die. Give me 1 sec, guys. Stupid thing. Alright. Okay, controller's plugged in, order the fucking allergy. MOC. If you've already hit your daily sell limit, how long do you have to wait until it's going to be 30 hours from the time of your, I think it's the last sale. So my advice to you, Diego, would be just to leave your machine in rest mode and hope that they don't like hotfix it, where you can't do it even if you're in rest mode. But yeah, I was going to do this on my other account, which I don't really mind messing around and doing stuff like this on it. You know, because I don't want to lose my custom plates. I don't want to be stuck with a one-car sell limit myself, but... Oh... Let's start over. Yeah, doing this, I know you can get by pulling the RH8 in here and getting that dupe out, but doing it this way, I'm only doing it if they're stacked nice and neat, so... There are other ways you can do it. There's about 3 different ways you can actually do this glitch. The dupe glitch, not the bypass glitch, but... Actually, if you go and look at the other videos I think I have a part 1, part 2, and part 3, and I think I show all 3 different methods. This part where you hit the gas and the internet at the same time, that's the same on all of them, but it's just after that there's a couple different things, different scenarios that can play out where you can do a few different things to salvage. If you get them like where they're merged inside of each other or partial, or if they're stacked on top of each other. And Diego, I reached a sell limit on my other account, which is why I'm doing it on this one, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to test it. And actually, shit, I should probably remind myself if I'm able to make another dupe, to check my custom plate access when I go to sell the car. Alright, now it's starting to be a little finicky. Thought I was on a roll for a while. Okay, there we go. Another one. So this is going to be the 6th or the 7th one then. I can't remember where was I. Anybody remember? It's got to be at least, this has got to be at least the 6th one, so. I thought I was going to make that. Alright, let's check the custom plates, make sure we still have that option. Because overselling can really fuck up your plate out. Oh shit. So, it can fuck up your plate access.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
So, let's
Better
see
than
here.
new.
Plates. Still have access to my plates. And this is car number 6 or number 7, I don't even remember now. So, yeah, I'm pretty much 100% sure that the founder of this glitch, the founder of the bypass for the sell limit, he's 100% correct. Hats off to that motherfucker, because damn, how would you figure this out, you know?
You got some kind of issue with me?
Just get.
I mean, how would you know?
Shit, my damn pants! Ah!
everybody out there, please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, tell your friends. Let them know that this is going on right now. Doing shit. It's pretty fucking dope, man. Definitely a finicky glitch, but I mean, once you get the hang of it, you know, like I said, I just did 6 or 7 cars, and we're only 45 minutes in or so. So not too shabby. A lot better than doing heists. Oh shit, you know what? I fucked up. I got to take this car and swap it. I almost fucked up. Talking to you guys and lose my place of what I'm doing. So we gotta swap it here. That one, and then we got to order the car back in the MOC. And it's so weird because it's like you swap the car, so one car went in, one car went out. But when you order this car back to the MOC, like it doesn't even pretend that there's a car in there. It should say, do you want to replace this vehicle? But boom, it just okay, if you're doing to just sell the cars, Brandon, get in the car that's on the top, press the left analog stick forward, hit the gas and kind of wiggle left and right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Take that one and sell it right away. And then when you come back, go back into the MOC. There should still be a Sultan inside the back. Go ahead and jump in that, and then I usually just put it right back into one of my garages that's got an RH8 and swap them. You know, you can always go back and rewatch the video and watch exactly what I'm doing. At least that's the way I've been doing it, and I haven't had any issues yet. So, but I'm sure there's a lot more that could be done with this. You know, as far as like doing this in like a bunker, or maybe just doing it straight out of a garage. Who knows? I really, like I said, other than messing with this, I haven't had a whole lot of time to really dissect it or do much with it, because this is working still. So I'm sure there's other variations and things that become of this. So yeah, now I'm just doing the part where I'm hitting the X on the internet and the gas, tapping the gas real light, real quick, trying to get the car to get the cars to dupe and stack.
Oh God.
Nice and neat. They're not stacked nice and neat. I don't even bother with it anymore. I go back and just start over and try again. So here, yep. So Brandon, so you get to this scenario here, you got the car stacked. I just slide forward past this door, get to the kind of the front wheels here, kind of look at the car and press triangle, and it should just teleport you right into the top car. And then go ahead and hit forward, wiggle left, right while you're hitting the gas. It should slide you down. And then this is the car I go and I take and I sell it right away. And this is going to be like the 7th or 8th car that I've just sold in a row within the last 40 minutes. So, get in the top car. You know, I think it's a good idea to start with custom plates and keep that car as like the original MasterCard. But I've done it with one of the generic plates. I've done it with the blank plates. You know, if you're doing this to store them, it does generate a random number plate, so you technically really do not need custom plates. But I like to have access to my custom plates at all times, just in case there is another duplication glitch that comes out, because a lot of them do require custom plates. But this one, technically, no, you do not need custom plates.
What's wrong with
So
it
if
now?
you're dupe detected, or if you don't have a social club, and you can't get custom plates, you know,
100% guaranteed.
it's not a big deal. I still have access to my custom plates. Sweet. So let's go ahead and sell it. All right, yeah, you're welcome, Brandon. Anytime, man. Just like the video, subscribe, please, and you know, tell your bros. Show them how to do it. We just sold another car. That's got to be like the 7th or the 8th. Does anybody know? Has anyone been keeping track? I've been trying to keep track on my own, but that's got to be like the 7th or the 8th car.
Yeah, they're gonna have a raw bar.
And we're under an hour, so.
We can eat it and munch on carrots and stuff. Ow, hot car!
So, 100% bypasses the limit. So far, I haven't fucked anything up. I still have access to my custom plates. When I actually go and log off and restart my console and turn it back on, will I still have one to come back? I don't know that, but I'll let you all know in a comment tomorrow. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what. So I just sold the car. I got in the top car after it duped and I sold it. Now I just jump in a street car afterwards. Don't call a personal vehicle or anything. Just jump in a street car and drive back to your MOC, okay, Brandon? I'm showing you this live. So then I go back to the MOC here and go back inside. There should be a Sultan still left in there. If you've already hit your daily sell limit, you can't sell any more cars until your 30-hour window has passed and you can sell again. I mean, but I imagine even if you were on a 1 car per day sell limit, you'd still be able to sell as many as you want. So let's just recap real quick. So I made the dupes. I got in the top car. I went down to Los Santos Customs. I sold it. I jumped in a street car. I drove back to the MOC. I went back in the MOC. Now take the car that's left in here. Go ahead and back it out. And you just want to drive this back into your garage that is full, that has an RH8 in it, and exchange the cars. So we're pulling in. We're going to exchange the car for this RH8 that's in here. And once you've exchanged the cars, I just go ahead and order a new elegy for the MOC immediately. So go ahead, legendary, sort by price, order up that elegy. Let's do a pink one. Put it in your MOC, and it shouldn't replace anything. It should just automatically be purchased as if it was empty. And why that happens, I don't know. And then when I start over, I just jump back into the same elegy that I just pulled out, take it out of the garage, and then go ahead and, you know, replace for the RH8 that's in the MOC, and then start the bitch all over again. And that's it. You know, outside of the hitting X on the internet and gas, that's really the only thing that is tricky about this glitch. Just wait for the engine to fire up, go through your button sequence, and you know, I've been doing this a lot the last couple of days, and I still fuck it up a lot. It's very touchy. The timing is crucial. The window is very small. But if you just keep trying at it and keep trying different timings and just kind of make a mental note of what worked and what didn't, you can be quite successful at this. And when I hit X, I'm almost immediately hitting gas, and I'm just barely flicking it, barely tapping it, just enough to just touch it so it registers that you touched it. You don't want to hit it all, slam it all the way down. You don't want to hold it down. Oh shit. Spawned me in the car somehow. I think I'm stuck. Oh fuck. Where am I? Where am I? I'm stuck. Okay, this is the first time this has happened, so I don't know what to do. I'm in a car. What car am I in? Okay, not in this car. So I am just going to start this over because I don't trust what car is which. Like I said, I only like to do this particular, like it. I know if they don't stack the right way, there's other ways to go and salvage what you just did, but I'm doing this primarily for the bypass, for the sell limit, so I have to make sure I do it exactly the right way. my other account, I was experimenting with some stuff where the cars weren't stacked right, and I accidentally got into the wrong car, and I sold the original, the one that I'm in right now, and boom, I instantly got a sell limit. So just got to be real careful. This is a kind of, there's a lot of play with this that you can get hung up on. So I've just been going with what's worked for me and trying to repeat what I did. I'm guessing you can bypass it because my sell limit is, I'm guessing, was like maybe 3 or 5, and I'm sold 7 or 8 cars already. So I'm just going to keep going until I either hit a limit or until I get tired and I need to go to sleep. But the founder, Eastside Boy, he said he sold 250 cars today. And I was watching his stream earlier, and he was selling car after car after car after car. So, you know, most people, even if you've never sold cars before, I think your limit is maybe 20 or maybe 40 cars. And 250 is way more than 40, and I know he's, you know, he said he lost access to his custom plates before, so I know he's done dupe glitches, and he's sold cars and hit a limit and all that shit, so yeah, even if you're stuck at 1 a day, I mean, if you're stuck at 1 a day, why not try it? Because, yep, okay, Diego, check this out. So I just did the glitch. I came in, the cars are stacked. Walk to the front where the front wheels are and hit triangle. It should teleport you right into the car that's on the top. Hit forward on the left analog stick, gas, and kind of wiggle yourself down. This is the car you want to go sell. Yes. So I'm going to go sell this car. And once you get down to LSC and sell this, don't call for a personal vehicle, don't call for a motorcycle or anything, just grab a streetcar and then go back to your MOC. So yeah, I got in the top car, I'm driving this one down to LSC. And this is going to be like the 8th or 9th car, I don't even know how many now. Definitely beyond my cell limit. Double check my plate access.
What
I
brings
mean,
you in today?
guess if I choose the plate access and it's gone, it's too late anyways, but just to see, you know. So let's repair it, check for the plate. I still have access to my plates. It's still letting me sell it. You know, insane. So, yeah, so Diego, so I got on the top car after I duped it. I drove it to LSC, I sold it. Now after I'm done selling it, I just want to run up here and grab a streetcar. Like I said, do not call for a personal vehicle, you'll fuck it up.
Shit!
Hey, thanks for stopping. So yeah, so
What the hell?
And then when you drive back to your MOC, that other Sultan that was on the bottom, that should still be in there. If it's not, you did something wrong, so. Check one of my previous videos. I showed how to do just like the dupe glitch so you can store the cars. I don't want to really get into that right now because I'm kind of concentrating on the sell limit thing. But I have like a couple other videos that show exactly what to do to store the cars if you just want to store them to keep them for later and fill up your garages. So yes, I sold the top car. This one still remained in there, so I'm going to drive it out of the MOC, and then I'm just going to put it back into a full garage that has an RH8 in it, and replace the vehicle. So there's that pink LG I had ordered before. Replace the vehicle. And then once you replace the vehicle in here, we're going to start over by ordering a new elegy into the MOC. I'll use a white one this time. And then I just put this vehicle right here back into the MOC and start the glitch over from the beginning. Pretty cool. Yeah, man, just watch my video from the beginning, and it should be pretty self-explanatory, man. Like I said, I have no clue what I'm doing. I somehow keep selling the original car and not the dupe. Well, I'm not sure, bro. Without actually seeing what you're doing, I'm not sure how to steer you where you're going wrong, you know what I mean? Ooh. You know, I don't know if I can lower the game volume. Sorry, bro. Give me 1 sec, folks. My phone's going crazy. All right, let's continue. Cesar, I think Eastside Boy did put something up on the Sins page, and they took it down, man. I don't think he posted just his live stream, but he didn't put a tutorial, so they were like, nah, gotta have a tutorial. I think somebody else might have posted it, but I haven't looked on the Sins page for quite a while. They kind of poo-pooed it there. Trying to think. Eastside Boy, the founder, was doing this with the custom donk. He said he was getting it to work with the donk. The only cars I've gotten it to work with were the RH8 fully upgraded, not an LG Retro, not the upgraded one, but just the regular RH8, and the Sultan and the donk. And to my knowledge, those are the only cars that work. Oh, the Slam Van, they're saying that one works. And I think the Moonbeam Theme Custom, I think Z had a video earlier today where he was streaming. They said that they were getting it to work with that also. So it's the Sultan or the Donk, you know, they're both worth about 800,000 fully maxed out. Those are the ones you're going to want to go with. Don't bother trying with the supercar. Don't try the LG Retro Custom. People have been trying that, and no one's found a working method for that. So, but find a way to do it with an LG Retro Custom or another car that's worth more than the Sultan, shoot me a message and let me know and show me what you did, because I'd like to know that too. So, but yeah, right now I guess the Sultan and the Donk are the ones to go with because they're worth the most money and they consistently seem to work the best. I can't say consistently because this glitch is in no way, shape, or form consistent. I'm used to glitches where it's just like if you do the timing right and you do the steps the right way, 100% of the time you should get a dupe. Here I'm getting like maybe every like 4 to 10 tries I'm able to get this. The founder of the glitch is Eastside Boy. Yeah, you just have to search Eastside Boy on YouTube, and I think he spells it with 2 Y's. Eastside B-O, and maybe there's a space and then 2 Y's. And I think if you go on Cesar 909's channel, he probably has a link to his YouTube videos. I think that's how you spell it. I think that's how he did it. You know, and it's amazing too, because this guy, Eastside, he put out, this is one of the most epic glitches ever. And he's only got like maybe like 260 subscribers, 275 subscribers or whatever. He should have at least 1,000, 2,000 after this. So let's check, see. I still have my plates. It's still letting me sell cars. You know, look, there's $11 million in cars that I've made in the last hour and 6 minutes. If that ain't dope, I don't know what the fuck dope is.
Hey there, man. ¿Cómo estás?
Hell yeah, Franco. Thank you, bro. Yeah, definitely check out Eastside, man. He is, holy shit.
Hey, you know,
He's got some skills in finding glitches. This one's pretty dope,
no
man.
fucking way.
A huge shout out to my bro, Cesar909. I've been a subscriber to him for, God, at least a year now. And, God, he's always got the latest, greatest content. Whenever there's something happening, if he hasn't found it himself, he lets his subscribers know almost immediately. This is PS4, bro. So you've got 2 so far. I'm trying to think. Well, I'm an hour and 10 minutes in, and I've got like maybe 8 or 9. All right, Diego, take care, bro. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, now I'm just going to go ahead and throw this back in the garage and replace it, order up the elegy for the MOC, and then let's just keep going, man. Let's see if we can do, I don't know, I'll probably go like maybe another half hour, hour and a half, I guess, and if we keep pumping out dupes. Okay, let's not forget to order the elegy. Z, what you mean, bro, for a vid? Oh, I got you. Nice. Yeah, dude, the timing is nightmarish. But after messing around with it all day today and a little bit yesterday and stuff, you know, get into a little bit of a rhythm and kind of get a feel for it. It is hard, I'm not going to lie. But once you kind of feel that soft spot, once you feel the soft spot, once you feel that sweet spot, you know, you kind of, you get a feel for it. But yeah, there's still so many unknowns to this glitch, man. There's got to be more stuff that you can do to it. I'm sure there's, if you messed around with it enough, someone's going to find a gift card of friends with this thing. You know, or something else that you can do with it. Yeah, this is one of those ones, I don't like it when they do this. I ain't trusting it. I'm starting over. They got to be stacked nice and neat for me every time. I don't want to fuck it up and hit a sell limit, so it probably would have been alright if I jumped into that top car, but sometimes when they shoot around like that, you have no way to know which one is the actual car that was in there, which one is the duplicate that it just produced. So to be on the safe side, if they're not stacked nice and neat, I don't bite. I know I can hit it again in a few more tries if I keep trying, so. Ah, yes. See, when you go and they're kind of merged inside of each other, and you go and you tap them, they will stack sometimes, but, you know, sometimes it shoots the bottom car up to the top, and sometimes it doesn't. And there's really no way to tell which one's which, you know? You know what I'm saying? That could be where you're having your issue, bro. Yeah. See, look here, they merged again. They're inside of each other. You go ahead and tap the car, and all of a sudden they get flung around all crazy. and I don't trust it. So my car's doing some weird shit. Now, if you were doing this just to store the cars, I know you can go into your garage and grab the RH8, drive it into the MOC, and then, fuck, I forget what you do from there, but there's a way you can do it to salvage that if you want to use it just to make duplicates to store and sell at a later date. And I think I touched on that on one of my previous videos, but I'm not doing that right now. Right now I'm just doing this bypass thing. Testing for that. And maybe after I'm done with this, maybe I will go make a new video on how to salvage that to make sure you're doing the dupes and able to keep them. Okay, here we go. So like another 7-8 tries, and boom. So you have to be persistent. And just keep trying, man. Keep trying different timings. And like I said, the technique that I'm using is I'm hitting X on the internet, and then I'm almost, not at the same time, but almost at the same time hitting gas. And I'm not pressing it down all the way. I'm just like barely tapping. But you gotta be pretty quick, and yet your touch has to be pretty darn light. Like if you depress the gas all the way, I think almost every time I fail. But if you just barely flick it, or just barely tap on it, so it only moves like maybe, you know, between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch of travel on the actual lever, that seems to get the better results. Doesn't work every time, even though you get the technique right. Sometimes it'll still fail, but that's where you just, the multiple tries come in. You just keep try.
Here for the
Eventually you
magic
will get it.
touch.
Let's go ahead and check my plate access. Still have access to my custom plates. Can still sell cars. So yeah, East Side Boy, founder of this duplication technique, also the founder of the idea of bypassing the cell limit with the blank plates. Man, that kid's a genius, man. Absolute genius. I personally have not really found many glitches. I found one where I could duplicate cars and I could give them to my friends, but they can't store them in their garages. I'll do a video on that one maybe this week, where you can make multiple dupes of your own car, and they will all stick in a session, and your friends can drive them around, so you can all be driving around in the same car. But you can't store them, you can't sell them, you can't do anything with them other than drive them around. But it's pretty cool to see a pack of, you know, you and 2 and 3 of your friends or whatever driving around in the exact same car with the exact same plate. Brandon, have you ever hit a cell limit before, man? You know, maybe you were getting lucky and you were selling the right car. Who knows? Yeah, same here, man. Like, my limit was probably, I'm guessing 3 or 5 cars. And I've gone way beyond that. Oh, shit. I almost fucked up. We need to take this one. Yeah, me too, man. Like, I was even stuck at 1 a day for a few months. And I thought I was in the dreaded 9-month club. But I didn't sell anything for a couple of months. And then I ended up being able to sell like 2 or 3. And then I just pretty much backed off. I really haven't been selling many cars at all. Like, I'd sell like maybe 1 every other day or every 3 days or something like that. And then a few weeks ago when there was another glitch out, I just kind of tested it, just kind of tested the waters a little bit to see how many I could sell. And I sold, I think, up to 3 or 4 in a day. And I quit after that. I didn't want to hit a limit. But we're in double digits now. Should probably order that car up too. Yeah, we are in double digits now, so we are definitely in deep waters. You know, and it might be one of those things too where they're trying to trap you. Maybe this is a huge trap where they're just trying to trap you into selling a lot of cars. I don't know. I haven't heard of any of my other friends trying to sell cars to see if maybe they did adjust the limits, but to my knowledge and to most people's knowledge, you know, you can only sell so many cars so often before it cuts you off. And I've gone way beyond anything I've ever been able to do. You know, I've usually gotten cut off. Even I think on my other account that's never hit a sell limit, the first time I hit a sell limit, it cut me down from like 40 cars. The next time I went to sell, it was like 8. And then I quit after that, so. Nope, I didn't even hit the gas, I don't think. Nope. So you want to be so gentle with it. A lot of times it's like you almost don't even hit it. That's the way I've had the best success, is just enough to tap it to where it registers to where you're almost not even hitting it. No, I'm messing it up. Shout out to Ice Cream 420. Shout out to Surreal Glitching, or Glitches. Those guys are awesome. Go check those guys out too. They always put out some really cool shit. And if I fucked up your name, I'm sorry. See there, we got the uneven stack, so I'm just gonna pass on that. Start it over. Yo, Beckbot in the house. Shout out to Beckbot. Beckbot's my homie. Yeah, you gotta wait for the engine to start. Oh, so you use it 4 blank plates and just hit your limit? Okay. And you're using this technique, or are we using the one where you're using the later one that came out? Because I'm still going, bro. I'm seriously... But you did sell 12 cars today in total. Okay, yeah, I'm getting close to 12. I'm past 10 for sure. So, and I check every time I've been going down. I've been checking my plate access too, and I still have access to my custom plates. Did you lose access to your custom plates at all, Z? Can you still put one on all your cars? Because that was another thing that I was trying to figure out too, is if you got so far in, is it going to fuck up your custom plate access and all that shit? And so far, no, but who knows what happens when I reset my console and turn it on tomorrow, you know. I'm not sure how they employ the detection system. Because it's definitely registering that I'm selling cars. You know, if I go in my social club and look at my car sales, it's going to be like... So there's definitely a way to track the money, but, you know, of all the times I've ever done car glitches and stuff in the past, selling cars or glitching money or whatever, I've never had any issues with, like, money disappearing or being banned or anything like that. But, you know, anything can happen. So be careful when you do this. I wouldn't recommend doing it, honestly, just because if you have an account that's got a lot of shit on it and they ban you, you know, if you're banned, you're banned. They'll just wipe it and you're gone. I've had another account that I bought off some guy on Twitter, and it got banned. They took the outfits, the cars, the money, the rank, properties. They took everything. But my suspicion is that one got banned because it was a modded account. The guy was sloppy with it, and whatnot. Yep, Brandon, I am on PS4. Xbox is trash. I'm just kidding. I've never had an Xbox, so I don't know. No, I'm not banned on PS4. And honestly, I don't know anybody. The account that I had was on PS4, yeah, and it was a modded account. And I'm pretty sure the reason it got banned is because as soon as I got it, I ended up dropping like millions and millions and millions of dollars and bought everything all at once. And the guy I bought the account from messaged me back about an hour later and says, "Oh yeah, by the way, don't buy the CEO tower right away." I was like, "Oh, I already bought it." Alright, now I'm struggling to get a dupe. It's like all of a sudden, like you get these streaks where it's like hot, and these streaks where it's not. And right now, Sludge Burner is my gamer tag, bro. Come on, man, let's get another one here. I've been doing this last couple days, and seriously, my hand is fucking raw. From doing the gas tap fucking, or the X gas tap thing, fuck. Yeah, if any of you guys here are not subscribed to Zazar909, go ahead and look him up and subscribe to him, man. If you want to hear about shit that's happening in the community before anybody else does, that's the guy to go to. He gets it out there fast, man. And he comes up with so much shit on his own. He's probably done like when the CEO garages came out, he found probably at least a dozen or more duplication glitches with that. Alright, we're struggling now. It's been like 3 minutes since I've hit it. Oh, let's do this. Let's just drive the car out. Alright, man, I'll check my friend requests here when I finish the stream. Right in the thick of this thing, I don't want to give up until it cuts me off. Yeah, you say that, Z, but when all this shit pops out, you always come out with the video, man, right away. Can't get my timing down. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit it on that one either. It felt funny. Alright. I think if I hit it one more time, I might end the stream, because I move on to something else here. I've got a couple other things I was working on too, but because, you know, when you're struggling with this and you do it over and over again and you don't get a car, it's frustrating as fuck. Especially after you do it and it's like, oh yeah, I got it second try, I got it third try. And then you do it 15 tries and you don't get one and you start wanting to punch yourself. I appreciate everybody tuning into the stream though, man, checking it out. like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that comes along with it. Yeah, man, I'm not having no luck now. Sometimes I make it look easy, but it's not. Sometimes it is, but right now it's not. If I do my action going in, it'll work. It didn't work. So yeah, I mean, like, I've been hitting this all day long, and all of a sudden I'm just running into a problem where it's just, it doesn't seem like it wants to do it anymore. But I'm gonna keep on trying. If not, maybe I'll end up moving my MOC a little bit. Sometimes they say moving the MOC has something to do with it. I tend to believe that that doesn't have the case, but I just think I'm getting the fatigue, and I'm just fucking it up myself. Oops, I farted. Alright, one more try, and then we're going to end up moving the MOC, and if I do like maybe 3 more tries and nothing, then I'll probably just end up closing the stream down, because this is about an hour and 30 minutes in, and oh, as soon as I say that, of course, boom. Booyah! Take this bitch down and sell it. Does anybody have any idea, like, what number of car I'm on? Is this number 12, 11, 13? I can always go back and kind of thumb through the stream later, and I'll count them myself, but I know we're way past 10, way past my limit. Selling cars back to back is always a bad idea, but if you can get around it doing this, genius.
What brings you in today?
Hi, Mr. Garage Guy.
Good to
Let's
go.
go down here and see if my plate's... Hey, Z, are you still out there, bro? If you are, comment, let me know if you still have access to your custom plates. So far, I do. But I didn't know if once it cut you off, if you hit a limit, you know, will it take your custom plate option away? You know, that's one of the things I was trying to find out. Primarily was with, will it let you bypass the sell limit? Will it fuck up your custom plates?
Ah, jeez! Ah!
Need to borrow your car, man.
Fuck! Hi!
It'll be an auspicious day!
Well, Jason, I'm not sure where you went wrong, bro. Like, I'd have to almost like see what you're doing. When you originally went into the MLC, were the cars stacked nice and neat on top of each other, or were they merged inside of each other, or were they kind of like one sideways or anything weird? Because if the cars aren't stacked perfectly on top of each other, I go ahead and just redo the glitch. I don't mess with it unless it's perfectly stacked. Because I've done that before where I thought they were, you know, you hit them, they're merged inside of each other, and then the one kind of pops off onto the top, and I couldn't tell you which one I got into. If it was originally the top one, the bottom one. you know. Go ahead and review back the video. You'll see like there's probably 3 or 4 times in here where I walk in and the cars aren't stacked nice and neat, and I just walk back out and start the glitch over. I don't even bother with that. If you're storing them, that's a different reason, or that's a different scenario. Okay, Z, thank you very much, bro. You have a good night. Thanks for popping in, bro. Oh, let's see. Oops. Let's go ahead and order one of these motherfuckers. Put my blank plate car back in the fucking MOC. You know, when the gift card of friends was going around, I got a couple of cars that had blank plates on them, which I thought were pretty cool. I don't know how they got those, but I guess this is one way you'd be able to do it, get a blank plate on a Sultan or the Donk or an RH8. Damn it. Wait. Maybe? I don't know. No, nothing. For some reason you walk in, there's no car inside. I just go ahead and do the MC President, turn the vehicle to storage. It should bring it right back in there for you. Just try and try again. Oops, that was a bad one. It's definitely gonna drive me up. Yeah, that's the thing about this glitch, man. It's glitchy, it's weird. So many different things that can happen. It's somewhat consistent if you kind of recognize what's going on, but still a surprise every now and again. That one felt good, but fuck, we'll find out when we get back in. Merged. See, which one's which? Is that one the top car? Is that one the top car? There's not really a way to know. So I just poo-poo it, start over. I don't even mess around with it, because if they're stacked nice and neat and perfect, you know which one's which 100%. If they're not, it's 50-50. You know, you might get in the right car, you might not. Who knows? Guessing there's not going to be a car. I think I fucked it up where it just doesn't even spawn. Oh, it's still there, but not what we want. Very finicky sometimes. But that's the nice thing about this. It's like that's the way you get it set up. You get multiple tries within, you know, a minute. So you can just try, and keep doing it. Alright, we can give it a few more tries. I'm pretty sure we can get at least one more. Just to show the new viewers out there what's going on. If I'm able to recreate it. Diego, they're probably going to patch this thing early this morning, if not for sure Tuesday. There's no way they're going to let this go. Anytime there's a glitch where money's involved, they shut it down usually, you know, pretty quick. Alright, there we go. We got another one. Jump in there, wiggle your stick left and right while you're pressing forward and hitting the gas. Take this motherfucker down to LSC and go sell it. Yeah, this thing when it dropped, I was thinking they should have waited until Friday night to drop it, but it's still going. It's nice we had a 3-day weekend to kind of play with it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe tomorrow. But my guess is this will more than likely, if it goes till Tuesday, great, but pretty sure it's going to get patched.
What can the best
You know
mechanic
how
in LS
Rockstar
do
is,
for
they're
you?
always fun haters. Always being fun haters.
Better than
So
new.
let's go check my custom plate access. Still says I have custom plates. Still says I can sell. Hell yeah. So yeah, there's like $13 million worth of cars that we've sold in 1 hour and 38 minutes. If that ain't fucking bitching, I don't know what is.
You stole the drink.
So let's maybe do one more, and then I'm probably going to end the stream after that, because there's really not much more I can do other than keep selling cars. It's pretty cool. But I got some other shit I'm working on too, so let's go up and complete the cycle, do one more maybe. And I'm gonna wish you all a good night.
Oh, insane.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, man. It's a glitch, man. It can freeze your game. You could lose a car. You know, there's a lot of unknowns with this shit.
Hey, let's meet up
I mean,
next
I've had my shit freeze up just walking into my garage. Just regular gameplay. You know, it happens. Alright, Diego, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you guys watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Oh, shit. I think I went into the wrong garage. I fucked it up. I don't know. I'll probably be streaming again, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, you got it, bro. Alright, so we fucked this one up. So let's go ahead and... I think we might have fucked it up. So maybe I'll have to end the stream here. Let's go back in to the MOC and see if they put it back in there or not. Or if it just disappeared. Because I was in the middle of that one and I think I went into the wrong garage, so... And nope, it's definitely gone. So yeah, that was my mistake for walking into the wrong garage. But let's go back in there and just double check. I swear to God, I was going into office garage 31. All of a sudden there was a different car there. Maybe I went into the wrong garage. Yeah, I just went into the wrong garage. That was my bad. So, let's, here's another one here. Okay, we'll start over. Here's a random number plate. This is one of the dupes that I made from earlier today. Let's put this sumbitch in there. Yo, my gamer tag is Sludge Burner. That is me, the Sludge Burner. So, fresh car. See if we can do it again. Yeah, I must have, when I was going to replace that vehicle, I think I just ended up selecting the wrong garage. That's why I fucked up, so. And I didn't want to burn any of the cars that was in that garage because I like all of them and I wanted to keep them all. But I'll show you how see, here's the plate. And if I'm able to do this the right way, I'll show you where the blank plate comes in. Given I can get this to work again. Well, it's being a little bitch now. But I'm going to do one more just to document how that blank plate comes into play. All I got to do is dupe it one more time and I'll show you. Door is open, we're close. She don't want to dupe. So I'll give her a few more tries, and if nothing else, definitely established the cell limit can be bypassed. Okay, here. So we got the dupe. I started over with another car with the random number plate. When you initially dupe them, of course, you know, they're going to be the same. So I'll go ahead and I jump in this top car. Get out. to try and sell this one. Now, because this doesn't have a blank plate on it, I started the glitch over again. It's very possible this is when I'm going to hit my sell limit because this has an actual plate on it. And if that's the case, then I'm probably just going to end the stream because my point was to prove that the sell limit was bypassed. But now we're on a different set of cars, so here we go. We'll find out. We'll check the plate access also. Go ahead. Come
What miracle
here.
did you want me to perform? All patched
First,
up.
let's check them plates. Technically still have access to the plate, and I can sell the car. Sweet. So we're still going, even though it's technically a fresh car. Oh, hell yeah, man. I'm just starting over now. Like I said, I just started with a brand new car with a number plate. Got it to dupe. I got into the top one. Took it down to Los Santos Customs and I sold it. So now... dude, I've probably sold maybe 13 or 14 cars in a row already. Maybe 15, I'm not sure. I kind of lost track. But I know it's more than 10 by at least 2 or 3. And that's what I'm doing right now, man. I'm doing the thing that Eastside found.
I gotta go take a shower because I'm looking at a dirty piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I did the dupe glitch as normal, right? Where you go in, you hit the gas, or you hit X and hit the gas, you get the cars that are stacked on top of each other, okay? So you feel me? You're that far? So I got the cars to dupe. I got into the top car. That would be up there or whatever. And then I drove that one out and I took it right down to Los Santos Customs and sold it. And then I grabbed a street car and came back here. And I'm going to jump in this car. I'm going to go put it into a full garage that has has an RH8 in it. So look, I drove it out now. Look at this. Now that plate's now blank. So when you sell that top car and come back and pull this thing back out, it has nothing to merge into. So it makes the plate blank. And then I'll take it to my garage that has an RH8 in it and exchange it. Boom. And then we just go ahead and order a vehicle back to the MOC. And then to start the glitch over. And then once you dupe the car, you can go ahead and sell another one. Yeah, the other one... Yeah, the bypass, you have to use this technique, I think. I haven't messed around with the newer, refined method that they were using with the workshop and stuff. I haven't even got to that yet. I've still been messing with this. So I'm not sure if it's possible to use this technique and that dupe glitch technique together. If it was that fast, oh fuck, that would be fire. But this is pretty good, man. You know, I've sold, like I said, I don't know, 13, 14, 15 cars in less than 2 hours. That's not too bad. Yeah, and the car I started with had a random number plate. And then when they're going to blanks, you know, there is no plate. But I always like to have access to my custom plates, though, because there's always dupe glitches that pop out where it's like, well, you can do them, but if you don't have the custom plates, you know, the number plates will be all the same, and you'll have dirty dupes. You'll be instantly locked to doing one a day or being dupe detected, blah, blah, blah. So, but like I said, I can't tell you what's going to happen tomorrow when I turn my shit on. Yeah, Sludge Burner 2 is one of my accounts, and Sludge Burner is also one of my accounts. Can't take your car to customs. That I'm not sure, you know, like I said, there's a lot of unknowns with this, you know, and I'm just kind of going off what I know and what's been working for me and what I've been able to repeat. So if you go ahead and rewind the stream, man. You'll see I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm just doing this just basically just kind of show people. I just, hold on, let's see, it says no dupes. Vehicle cannot be upgraded here. Oh, okay, I got you. Well, maybe try taking it down to Benny's. I mean, you can't even drive it in. So I know, like, to put the upgrades and stuff on it, you can do it from the office garage, you can do it at Benny's, but... Unless, when you duped it, did you merge it over something that can't be pulled into customs? That's the only thing I can think of.
What's wrong with her now?
I'm told the blank plate can't be stored in my garage. You know, and maybe they're trying to put a fix in where you can't, you know, store the blank plates anymore. I'm not, you know, I don't know how to answer that. Oh, if you're trying to enter your MOC that's got a vehicle workshop, that's probably why. Because without the personal vehicle storage, a lot of times you can't pull any of these cars in. Like if I upgraded my MOC and put the vehicle workshop in there and I tried to pull a personal vehicle in that was not a war stock vehicle, I don't think it's going to let me pull it in there. So that might be the issue. Yeah, I mean the way I've got mine set up... Oh, okay. Lost Customs or Benny's. Okay, yeah dude, I'm not sure, man. I don't have an answer for you. The only thing I can think of is that maybe you merged it with another car, because that's how what it's doing. It's just basically taking two vehicles and merging them together. Let me put it inside my office garage. Wow, that's weird, man. Yeah, I'm not sure how to answer your reactions. That I don't know, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Because these cars have blank plates, and it's letting me pull them right in. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for popping in, bro. I appreciate it. Put this order into your MOC, and then we swap the cars back out and just start over. Later, bro. Thanks, man. So I'm going to try and do one more, and then I think I'm going to cut the stream off because this has gone 2 hours now, and I'm shot. I need to go do something else for a little bit. But let's try and do one more, and fuck yeah, dude. This is pretty sweet. I might jump back on here a little bit later and see how far it can let me go before it cuts me off. Eastside said he got like 250 cars sold today. I can't imagine. couple more tries. Just want to get one more and then we'll call it a day. It's like I'm hitting the timing just right. But sometimes even if you hit it just right, it won't go. You just have to try it again, man. Just got to keep trying. Keep on trying it. Shit. Fuck. Alright, boom. Hell yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not hitting it consistently, but I'm hitting it like maybe every third, fourth try to every seventh, eighth try, you know. So it definitely can be done. Not the easiest glitch, not the most consistent glitch ever, but you can make a shit ton of money doing this, you know what you're doing. If I turn my lights on. My lady in this game drives like an asshole.
What brings you in today?
Yeah, let's
You
check
have
to see
any
if we got
problems? You
plates.
bring her back to me.
Still have plates. Alright, I'm going to go up there. I'm going to swap that car out. I'm going to order a new one. I'm going to kill the stream. But I appreciate everybody that came in, dropped in on the stream to check this out. Go ahead and try it. Let me know if it worked for you. If you found something different or something else, shit, drop me a message. Let me know. Because like I said, there's probably more to this than just this particular glitch. I'm sure if we... Oh, hell yeah, Brandon. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'll be definitely dropping more videos. If, you know, if I find glitches, I'll put it out there. You know, or if I hear about other glitches, you know, I'll put it out there. Otherwise, sometimes I'll just put like gameplay out there. Like, if something cool happened in the game or something weird happened in the game, sometimes I'll grab the clip and put it up. So you never know, bro. But like I said, I'm just getting started. I'm pretty new to this YouTube. I'm a new tuber. I'm pretty new to this YouTube thing, so. So hell yeah. Car's still here. We'll go ahead and swap this out. So swap the car to the full garage with an RH8. So it's like, yeah, this is getting swapped into the MOC, just like that. And then when you go ahead and order the new car, it doesn't even register that there's a fucking car in there. It's the weirdest thing. So we order it, MOC, and you know, typically if there's a car in there, it's going to say, this is full, or do you want to replace this vehicle, blah, 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 and nothing. So, hell yeah. So, like I said, thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm Sludge Burner. Check me out the next time I'm on, and peace.